Hey guys, Clever27 here. Just figured I'd do another movie update. Some interesting news came out the other day, and I figure I might as well share it since I've been trying to do more videos for you guys recently. So the first thing I want to talk about is a lot of you, maybe not a lot of you, but I have mentioned this in my other videos. A prequel to The Thing is starting. Sorry. I've got to lower down my television because I'm watching E3 coverage. Anyway, a prequel to The Thing is being worked on right now. Universal just released the announced. They announced the release date for this movie. It's going to be April 29th, 2011. So that's next year. So early next year. I guess we'll be expecting a trailer somewhere down the line, maybe later, maybe like a teaser, maybe later in the year. Who knows? The other thing I wanted to mention, speaking of horror movies, well, it's not really a horror movie, but well, actually, it is a horror movie. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. I don't know. I'm really tired for some reason, even though I don't look it. The producer of one of the Twilight movies, Robert Godfrey, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that first name right, but he is one of the producers of the kind of remake, although he said it wasn't necessarily an official remake of the popular French-Canadian horror movie Martyrs. He talked about Martyrs. He said that he was really interested in seeing Kristen Stewart, which is obviously the lead female role in the Twilight series, to play, I guess, the lead in the Martyrs movie. I've not seen the original Martyrs movie, although I heard a lot of mixed things about it. I know I have a copy of it. I just haven't seen it yet. But a remake is just pretty big nowadays, especially for this movie. But I know there's a lot of cult followings behind this movie, but we'll see. And news that broke out today that was rumored all over the place during the weekend last week. Sam Raimi, obviously directors of the popular series The Evil Dead series and Spider-Man series, has agreed to direct the 3D prequel to The Wizard of Oz, called Oz, the Great and Powerful. So that's very interesting. Sam Raimi directing. A lot of people are even surprised that there's going to be a prequel to The Wizard of Oz. But obviously, I guess Warner Bros. Is trying to, or Disney anyway, is trying to play that. There was rumors a while ago. This is kind of a side note, because there was rumors a while ago that they were going to kind of, I don't remember if they said remake or reboot, the same thing, but they were going to reboot the series and actually do more Wizard of Oz movies based off the original stories, because Warner Bros. Is going to do it, and Warner Bros. Is going to lose. Once Harry Potter ends, everybody's like, oh, they need that big franchise name with them, and the Wizard of Oz is going to be that. But obviously, it's being filmed by Disney. I'm not sure if Warner Bros. Is owned by Disney. Is it? I'm not positive. But anyway, Sam Raimi directing the prequel to Wizard of Oz. World of Warcraft will have to wait, because Sam Raimi is attached to World of Warcraft. Other directors being rumored or attached to other projects. Three names have just been thrown into the pit to direct the recently talked about a Hobbit. As many of you know, I may even made a video about Guillermo del Toro leaving the Hobbit. But it seems that three names have been thrown into the mix. One would be David Yates. He has directed many Harry Potter films. The other is David Dobkin. He directed Front Claws, and the last is, of course, probably one of the most hated men on the face of the planet. I don't know why, because I actually very enjoy the movie, Brett Ratner, the director of X-Men: The Last Stand. Very interesting they threw Brett Ratner's name in there. David Yates I can kind of get because he's directed the Harry Potter series. David Bobkin, I haven't really heard too much about David Bobkin. I think out of the three, I actually rather prefer David Yates, but I actually prefer somebody else than David Yates to direct this movie. But yeah, those are the three directors being thrown into the mix of directing this movie. Continuing discussion about directors, let's go into the Deadpool movie, which you haven't heard anything about. Ryan Reynolds is still attached to playing Deadpool. What was it? Reese, I can't pronounce, and Paul Wenrick, the writers from Zombieland. They were hired to write the film. I'm sorry, I'm really all over the place for some reason. To write the movie, and now Robert Rodriguez has been offered the director's chair to direct Deadpool. So that's really interesting. I think, who knows? I mean, obviously Robert directed, or he helped direct Sin City, which we all know he could probably take, the video, the concept of comic books. In other news, that sounds very important. Titans prequel, the Clash of the Titans prequel or sequel, I'm sorry, is already started to be prepped for a January. They're prepping for January to start filming, and they already hired a director. For the life of me, I wrote it down somewhere and I can't remember the guy's name. I don't know who it is. It's really gonna bug me. I'll probably put it in the annotation. But Clash of the Titans sequel is already in the works, I guess, and yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see where they go with that. So I'm done with this very all over the place video. I'm sorry that happened. I'm most sorry for the quality of the video. It gets dark, and it's very dark here, and I try to boost up the lighting in my sucky webcam, but it doesn't really work that well. So sorry about that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm sorry for being all over the place. I will be more controlled and stable in the next video. So yeah, again, let me know what you guys think, and see you guys in the next video.